Brian Norvell here with Norvell Coaching. We're here at the Outsuite Studios. I just happened to step in and see Vincent Arcuri here. This guy is a beast. He's one of the top agents here in Tampa. He used to be the number one agent in all of ERE in the whole world. Tell me a little bit about what's going on today.
Oh, I came in here to shoot video. I've been, it's funny, I've been shooting video with Shane when we used to do the VHS tapes. So I used to come in back in the day, and wow, the video technology's come a long way. I think it's one of the most important aspects of any real estate agent's arsenal needs to be video. We've all heard it a million times. Sure. And, you know, I've heard it since I was in my early 20s when I was with Shane and making videos with them here, and they do a fantastic job. And that's my number one go-to, of course, is to come here to shoot my videos.
That's great. So another thing I really wanted to get on and talk to you about was this: what's going on today, this coronavirus, and how everybody's just in this panic mode, this freak out mode. You have lived through some major disruptors. You lived through the S&L scandals. You've lived through the subprime days. You lived through the crash of 2008.
Right.
So give us your expert opinion on what we should be thinking of as realtors, right. Then also what the consumer should be thinking of.
Okay, good question. Great, because that's what's on everybody's mind right now. But I think, you know, you're right. I was there with the savings and loan meltdown, and then you had the subprime meltdown. I think, and now we have the corona, but I think what really relates to the coronavirus as far as how it's going to impact the real estate industry, you'd have to go back to 9/11, because that to me is what's similar happening with the coronavirus. The economy was clicking along. Everything was great.
A lot of fear.
These planes crashed into the World Trade Center, people pulling out of contracts, people not knowing what the future was going to hold.
Right.
So I think that's where we get to me, I'm going to figure what happened then, compare it to what happens now. And hopefully, if everybody stays home and we lower the curve, and you know, as we're filming this, I'm sure Tampa's headed for a lockdown on Monday, and we're just trying to lower the curve and lower interaction with people. And I think so when I look at the aftermath, what's going to happen 2 months, 3 months, 4 months down the road, I really think the consumer confidence was at an all-time high before this happened.
Yes.
So I think barring another relapse or barring the virus just taking over the world, which I don't see, because we look at China now and we're starting to resume a normal life, and that's where it all started. I think that we're going to I think if people don't panic, I wouldn't pull out of a real estate deal. I don't think with the shortage, especially in Tampa, with the shortage of inventory. And then I imagine 3-4 months from now, when this is completely gone, a lot of people are going to be putting their house on the market, but we have a backlog of buyers that have been waiting for that. I think that inventory is going to dissipate. I think absorption rates are still going to fall within the regular timeline of less than 30 days, even after this is over.
And I even reached out to lenders and talked to them on how would this affect everything they're doing as well. And they said the same thing. We went through every part of it, and they said, even the appraisers, when the appraisers come out there, no one's at the property. So this really shouldn't be such a major disruptor that's happening right now. But I think there's a lot of fear involved, a lot of people pulling back that way. So your expertise is powerful. I love this stuff. I love it.
Right. Well, I think that, you know, the main thing, too, that people need to be concerned about are the jobs, how it's going to impact the jobs.
This is true. I had 2 deals fall out last week in Dallas where they had a part-time job, and that income was pulled away, and they had to back out. Yeah.
And I think the government is going to step in with another bailout like they always do. But I think that for that, that's kind of an unpredictable aspect of how that. But I still think the stock market's going to come roaring back once this is over.
Me too.
And I do think it's a great time to buy real estate. I'm not a big fan of the stock market for the exact reason that you see in real estate. If you would look at the worst of times, and I can tell this to consumers, this is as a barometer, if you will, of what to think. The savings and loan scandal, I look at an average home in North Tampa, for example, during the savings and loan scandal, those houses were selling. I'm thinking of one particular home. That home sold for $80,000 in 1990, 1991. During the 9/11 crisis, that house was probably worth $150,000. And when you look at the home today, that house is probably pushing $300,000. So you look at these major things that happen. Real estate has continued to climb. A lot of people moving here to Florida. A lot of people, if you're in a popular state like you're in Dallas, I think those people are less susceptible and we're faster to recover than some of the other
we have
areas.
great jobs there, still high demand. Yeah.
Exactly. I think like somebody in Butte, Montana, I'd be worried if I lived in Butte, Montana, because it's just, I think that's going to be, they're the first hit in the longest stretch as far as the recovery time.
Yeah, I'm the same way with you on the real estate. Like real estate hasn't lost 20%. Like the stock market has in the last 3 weeks. So
right. I think that, to me, one of the things that I find interesting is real estate, and you being a real estate coach, and I know you're coaching clients all over the country, and you probably hear this, is they're worried about the big iBuy programs, and they're worried about Zillow's buying properties, and Zillow's the devil.
Open door,
OfferPad, and you're talking about these companies, and agents focus on that so much. To me, the biggest disruptors in the real estate industry are these mega teams that are coming in, and they have such a huge spending budget that they really put the real estate agents are losing more from that. And that's not to say anything bad. It's a business model that anybody can adapt to. But to me, and I know you preach this to your clients too, if the agents would quit worrying about all the noise, quit worrying about Zillow, iBuy, OfferPad, and just focus on your own business, and that amount of time that you spend on the negativity is just killing your business. Focus on your business and what you do best, and you're going to continue. That's how I've sustained for 28 years of just focusing on my own business, and I don't worry about what else is happening.
Yeah, I always teach everybody, if you can be of value to every transaction, the market will seek you out.
Exactly.
Just focus on your value to every transaction. And the thing about the teams, going to the teams, they're the ones that actually are feeding the Zillow the most. I mean, I have a team in Dallas that they're spending $100,000 a month with Zillow.
Right. Common in Tampa too.
Yeah. So it's just amazing, man. Well, you are amazing. You're an amazing guy. I can't believe I was able to see you here in action. It's going to be hard to follow you on these videos, but it's powerful.
I appreciate you. And I know a lot of my clients are raving about your coaching, and a lot of real estate agents in my office love you. So if you guys are out there looking for a great coach, you got one right here. I was shocked to see him when I came in, but I never know. One thing I love about coming here to Shane's here at Outsuite is the top real estate agents in the world come here. And I'm so blessed to be here locally in Tampa that I just come across the bridge, and I actually get to network with people like you and these top agents. You never know who you're going to see when you come into the studio, and I'm always blessed to learn something from somebody, and today was no exception.
Yeah, these guys are great. They're legit. They're the best in the business, no doubt.
Hey, listen, if somebody wanted to call you about your coaching program, how would they get a hold of you?
Yes, you can reach me directly on my cell phone at 214-991-0368. Again, 214-991-0368. Or you can also reach me through my email, brian@sellwithnorvell.com.
That's fantastic. Anybody want to buy a house in Tampa, give me a call, 813-VINCENT. Just Tampa area code 813, spell my name, Vincent, 846-2368, and you'll get me direct on my cell. Call or text me anytime.
All right, make it a great day, guys.